live stream, and I am live today. Just back from celebrating a wonderful wedding of one of our sons. And I wanted to talk just shortly about miracles that happen. And we truly had a miracle with one of our sons being able to get there. We have 3 sons. The one that was from back east, and he and his fiancé were coming out. They had either 4 completely flight cancellations or delays. They couldn't get to their connections, and these are both travelers as well. Both of them have been professional athletes. They've traveled all over the world. It was really amazing how many things were happening to them. And at the very, very last thing, I started praying for a miracle. I knew how bad they wanted to be there. You know, he wanted to be at his brother's wedding, and they are getting married this fall. And they couldn't, every option, we were all looking. We were on the West Coast in Lake Tahoe looking for flights. All of us were looking, there were dead end after dead end. They had a business traveler willing to give up her seat, but then they couldn't find another seat. Nothing was working out. They had everybody trying to rally for them. At the last minute, they found a flight. They had already driven to another airport. That didn't work out in Pittsburgh, which was another 3 hours away. And we booked it. They booked it. I said, just get on that flight. They drove to Pittsburgh, slept for an hour and a half in their car. They had been up now for a day and a half. So traveling to airports and going through all of this. And they got there 2 hours before the wedding. And we were just so grateful. They were tired, but they were there. We were all just so happy. I really felt like it was a little miracle. But they had to do the work for the miracle to happen as well. They had to drive that extra 3 hours, and then when they got there, they went into a different airport. They had to drive another 3 hours. But they were willing to do that work. And it really shows me and all of us how, as we plan our businesses and if we plan our life, there's a lot of times things just don't go right. But we can't give up. That's the subject of this week's podcast, not giving up. And just to keep pursuing all options and what can work out. And sometimes it's just these little miracles that happen. And so I just wanted to encourage you with that today. I don't know what miracle maybe you need or are looking for right now, but they do happen. Look for them and be thankful for them. Because I think as we look around and we see all of those, there's a lot of talk about being happy and being, all of that. But a lot of that is associated directly with having a thankful and a grateful heart. So look for these little times that you can appreciate those little instances, those little miracles in your life. And it really makes life just so much richer. So I hope you've enjoyed this little live stream, a little bit different. And I'm back to work today and doing a lot of automation. As you know, I do a certain number of live events, but I love to be with you here, also on live stream and online. Thanks so much for joining me, Deborah Johnson, goalsforyourlife.com/newsletter. Make sure you get that. Still have my side business webinar. I'm not going to be promoting that too much more after this month, so make sure you get your spot if you'd like to. It's perfectly free, and you can connect with me other places as well, Deborah Johnson Speaker and DJ Works Music. Thanks again for being with me, and I'll look forward to being with you again next time. Bye-bye for now.